All right, y'all, so if you're a millennial slash late 1900s baby, I know you're gonna resonate with this. Going to the mall as a kid and running through the food court and grabbing you a sample of that bourbon chicken, even though, you know, we kind of shop more online now, but we can still get that taste of nostalgia at the house, and it's gonna taste 10 times better with this spicy bourbon chicken that we finna make today, all right? So it's a perfect one-pan dish. You could really almost call this a meal prep, you know what I'm saying? So all the ingredients will be in the description box below, so you can go ahead and make this with me. And then while you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed. I know you be watching the videos, you don't hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you can be kept up to date with all the recipes coming your way, all right? Let's get it though.
I do my thing in the kitchen. My name is Cord, I'm for the culture, and I'm here with a vision. We here to talk, chop it up. They say the odds are stacked against us. We ain't seen that bet. And the things we do in kitchens, y'all ain't seen that shit. Yes, Lord, let me talk. Listen, man, we here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. You now turned into Kitchen Culture Podcast.
So I got me 2 pounds of some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So go ahead and hit your chicken with some oil. So I'm using grape seed oil, but avocado or any sort of high heat oil works just fine. Now, so my bourbon chicken gonna have a little extra razzle dazzle to it, all right? So keeping it simple with the seasoning. So we're gonna start with some garlic powder, a little onion powder. Then add you some of my Counter Slap signature seasoning. So the link for this will be in the description box below. This is a low sodium seasoning, so it gives off a smoky flavor with a slight kick. So this is gonna pair real good with that bourbon sauce. And we're gonna hit this with some natures. And we're gonna hit it with a little ginger paste. All right, so go ahead and get your hands on in the mix. Go ahead and get those seasonings worked around on all them thighs. All right, we don't want to see too much flesh on this, you know what I mean? We want seasoning everywhere on this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and crank my eye up to about like a medium to medium high temp, just depending on your stove. I'm gonna hit the pan with some grapeseed oil. So go ahead and take your chicken thighs, lay that down away from you. So we're just gonna press these down too, just to help that sear a little bit more. So make sure you don't overcrowd your pan, because that's gonna mess up the sear of your chicken. So we're gonna let these go for about 7 to 8 minutes each side.
All right, chicken, perfectly golden how we want it, okay? Now a little char too, perfect. So just gonna go ahead and set this aside on the plate. If you got any extra chicken to cook, go ahead and do so. It was gonna save all of this grease down here at the bottom and the drippings, because that's gonna be extra flavor.
Go ahead and then just cut up your chicken thighs into decent sized, bite-sized pieces. And honestly, low-key, it's gonna be a good little meal prep option too. Gotta taste your product in the process too, though. You could eat it just like that. So we're gonna get us a cup of some lightly melanated sugar. Then we're gonna come through with half a cup of some apple juice. If you're gonna do it, go ahead and get that Martinelli's. Top tier. Oh yeah, this smells like we in for a good time. Yeah, that's definitely a double if I feel that. We're not doing that. All right, taste your work as you go. Ooh. Yeah. Oh wee. Oh wee. Oh. I don't really. I don't drink like that like I used to. Oh, that hit. All right, so then we're gonna get us half a cup of some bourbon. For a little kick, we're gonna add in some. Ooh, my eyes. Am I good?
What you mean?
Okay, I was making sure I don't look like disoriented. That's crazy. I don't drink like that. Bro.
You talking about all that strap, bro? Chill, ain't no way.
All right, so we're gonna drop us in some crushed red pepper flakes for a little extra kick. A little bit of ginger paste, squeeze that on in. There we go. All right, a little onion powder. Garlic powder. We're gonna add us in a few dollops of some soy sauce. And we're gonna squeeze in some honey. Now I'm using hot honey, but by all means, you can use just traditional honey too, that's fine. Go ahead and whisk everything together real quick. Ooh. Oh yeah, when that bourbon cook out, that's gonna be nice. So now we got us a cup of some diced onions. In that same skillet where we cooked that chicken, go ahead, add your onions. All right, so we're gonna cook these down for about 4 to 5 minutes on about like a medium to medium high temp, just depending on your stove, all right? So we're gonna add this bourbon sauce that we done conjured up. So what we're doing here is we're gonna let this bourbon cook out. So that's gonna take about maybe 3 to 5 minutes, all right? So we're gonna let this, you see how it's on the low boil right now? Go ahead, reduce that heat down. That alcohol is gonna cook out, and also this sauce is gonna thicken up as well. So we're gonna let this go for about 10, 15 minutes until this starts to reduce down, maybe by about half. So while waiting on that to finish up, you gotta tap in with my cookbook, Kitchen Culture. All right, the best big bag cookbook on the market. I mean, it ain't all big bag recipes. It's like a good 3 vegetable recipes. You know, I kind of felt like I overdid it a little bit, but just let me put you on real quick. So it's all sorts of recipes up in this thing. So you got some buffalo chicken sliders up in there, honey chipotle garlic shrimp, you know what I mean? Cocktails, hey, that's me. Some basil garlic lamb chops, deep fried ribs, you know what I'm saying? It's all sorts of stuff in here, from deep fried goodness to holiday meals, mac and cheese, cocktails. The possibilities is endless. But look, grab you a copy of the book through my YouTube shop or hit the description box below. But back to the recipe though. So we're gonna add us a cornstarch slurry, so it's equal parts cornstarch and water. I did 1.5 tablespoons of each. And this is gonna help to thicken that sauce on up some. Then we're gonna add that chicken on in and get that coated on up. Go ahead and get these tossed around and lost in that sauce. Okay, not gonna hold you. Let me show you something. Definitely used some bagged rice for this, okay? Ready rice. Heat it up, follow the instructions, keep it simple. But by all means, if you wanna go the extra mile and make your own, feel free. Get that glazed up chicken, get it extra, ooh. One thing about it, I'm gonna get extra chicken in my bowl. A little extra sauce. Gotta throw a little extra sauce on that thing. Garnish that thing with some green onions. Bon appetit. Like mine a little spicy, add a little bit of sriracha over the top, you know. Boom, boom. I don't care who you is, the mall ain't fucking with this right here. Nah. Oh yes, Lord. One for the road.
Yes, Lord, let me talk. You tuned into the Chef Core in the kitchen. We here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. Yes, Lord, let me talk.